Dating apps promise to make finding love easier, but recent studies show people are going on 50% fewer in-person dates now than they did before these apps existed. The technology meant to connect us might actually be driving us further apart.
That's such a fascinating paradox. The average person now spends over 3 hours daily scrolling through potential matches, yet rates of reported loneliness have doubled in the past 5 years.
And here's what really gets me. We've somehow managed to turn finding love into this weird digital shopping experience. A recent survey showed that 72% of dating app users admit to dismissing potential matches based on things as trivial as their choice of emoji or photo filters.
Well, that ties directly into what psychologists are calling choice paralysis, when having too many options actually prevents us from making any choice at all.
Exactly. And you know what's wild? Research shows that the more options people have on dating apps, the less satisfied they are with their final choice. It's like we've created this endless buffet of potential partners, but we're all leaving hungry.
That reminds me of a fascinating study where researchers found that people who had fewer options actually formed more lasting relationships. They called it the paradox of choice.
Oh my God, yes. And can we talk about how this affects our attention spans? Studies show that the average dating app user spends only 3 to 7 seconds deciding whether to swipe right or left. We're literally making life-changing decisions in less time than it takes to microwave popcorn.
That's exactly what experts mean when they talk about the gamification of romance. We're treating potential partners like we're playing a high-speed sorting game.
And here's what's really concerning. A recent study found that 65% of dating app users report feeling more anxious and less confident about relationships than they did before using these platforms. We're supposedly more connected than ever, but we're also more afraid of actual connection.
That makes me think about how this might be affecting our ability to form deep connections in general. Have you seen the research about eye contact becoming less common in public spaces?
Oh, wow, yes. Studies show that people make 60% less eye contact in public now compared to just 10 years ago. We're all walking around with our personal force fields up, headphones in, heads down, basically advertising do not disturb with our body language.
And that physical disconnection is having measurable effects on our mental health. Researchers have found that even brief moments of eye contact can increase feelings of human connection and decrease anxiety.
You know what's really messed up? I read that people are now experiencing what psychologists call dating app fatigue, where they're so overwhelmed by the endless choices that they just give up. Like they literally exhaust themselves from the possibility of connection.
That's fascinating because it directly contradicts what these apps promise to deliver: easier, more accessible relationships.
Right. And get this. A recent survey showed that 78% of millennials would rather meet someone in the wild than through an app. But 82% of them say they don't know how to approach someone in person anymore. We've literally forgotten how to do something humans have been doing for thousands of years.
So what do you think this means for the future of relationships? Are we looking at a fundamental shift in how humans connect?
Well, some experts are actually predicting a pendulum swing back to more traditional ways of meeting people. They're seeing a rise in what they call digital detox dating, where people deliberately put away their phones and attend in-person social events.
That's interesting because it suggests we might be reaching a tipping point where the downsides of digital dating are becoming too obvious to ignore.
Exactly. And there's this whole new movement of slow dating emerging, where people deliberately limit their options and spend more time getting to know fewer people. It's like we're all collectively realizing that maybe having 500 matches isn't actually helping us find meaningful connections.
Well, that certainly gives us something to think about regarding where all this technology is actually leading us.
You know what? Maybe the real innovation we need isn't another dating app. It's remembering how to be human in a digital world. Because at the end of the day, No algorithm can replicate the chemistry of two people actually connecting in real life.
That's such a powerful way to look at it, using technology as a tool rather than letting it become the entire relationship landscape.
Well, I guess it's time for all of us to take off our headphones once in a while and remember what it feels like to actually see the people around us. Who knows? Maybe the perfect match isn't just one swipe away. Maybe they're sitting right next to us at the coffee shop, equally afraid to look up from their phone.